So the official definition of weight is mass times acceleration. So by mass, we're talking about how much the actual physical content of your body, tissue. Mass is really just the dry weight of all that, right? Let's say. And acceleration is the force of gravity pulling you down into the ground. So your weight, in the grand scheme of what you're trying to change, is irrelevant. Because, as I've said before, depending where you are, whether we put you on the moon, another planet, closer to the sun, whatever, your weight would change. And I don't think that actually matters to you. What you're trying to do is reduce the mass of your body, how much physical content makes up your body. And I know I'm being technical here, but the point is that weight is irrelevant. It's irrelevant because we don't need it for any reason. So for measuring weight, it's for one of very few reasons, and most of them have to do with some sort of athletics. Are you a cyclist, MMA, boxer, something where you have to make weight? Then sure, that matters. But for most people, you want to lose fat. Fat, not weight. And fat is a type of tissue. It's the mass on your body. So what you actually want to do is empty your fat cells. Make your fat cells smaller. This actually helps your health the most. If you try to make your fat cells smaller, the signaling is less inflammation, less obesity-related concerns that come out of that. And we all know the best way to reduce the amount of the filling of fat cells is to reduce the amount of energy that is a surplus to what you need. Meaning that you no longer take more energy in that you're utilizing, and your body decides to use up its backup storage, its backup battery, if you want to call it that. A side note, let's say you want to do some surgical changes to reduce your body fat. What ends up happening is you have fewer fat cells left over. That's what liposuction does, just rips a lot of the fat cells you have in your body out of your body. But your body actually doesn't improve in health. That's the interesting thing. The signaling is still there because a lot of the fat cells that are still there are full, and they're signaling other fat cells for inflammation and continual storage, etc., etc. So really what you're trying to do is you're not trying to change your weight, because you, as we just said, you can gain that change just by doing some liposuction, perhaps losing a limb or some other extreme version of events. But you're just trying to lose body fat. I want you to focus on body fat. Forget about weight. Body fat can be measured by using the body fat percentage on your scale, probably one of the easiest, least invasive ways to measure it. But we want to focus on that number because, again, weight is irrelevant. Weight is simply the total amount of mass of your body and how much is being pulled down into the ground, into the earth by the gravitational force.